Hopefully this my live will start working because my phone is I don't know what's wrong with it. All right, go ahead and record.
We are recording.
All right, I'm gonna change it to speaker. All right, guys. So welcome to our May 15th Diesel Nation team call. I'm super excited today because we have a very, very, very special guest. We have Idalis Velazquez, which is our brand new super trainer. Not only that, but she is our very first Latina super trainer. And that is huge. We've been waiting for a very long time for you. And I'm just super excited to have you on this call and excited that you're part of the Beachbody family because honestly, the time we spent together in California, I just know that you're the perfect fit for what we do and what we believe in. And I'm just super excited to have you here tonight to be able to share about your dream and how you got here and about your brand new program, which we're very excited about. So tonight, guys, Diesel Nation, she's on the call. She's going to share a little bit about herself. I'm not going to take too much time and talk because I really want you guys to hear from her and get to know her and understand what's about to happen next month because I mean, right now it's up to us to move the ball, right? So get educated on the program, get to know who she is, and then start talking to people. So, Idalis, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. I'm sure we're gonna move between English and Spanish a whole bunch of times tonight.
Yeah, you let me know.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine. You can do whatever you want.
Yes.
But welcome, and I know that you've been super busy working on a bunch of projects. But you know, I think it's important because for us, it's important to know where you came from and how you got here because your story is very inspirational. So if you could take a few minutes and share with my team, the ones that weren't at Super Saturday, about who you are, where you've come from, and all the obstacles that you've overcome to get to where you are today.
Yeah, first of all, thank you everybody for joining today. And I know a lot of you already writing nice messages, welcoming. I am so excited to be part of this community and hopefully I can meet each one of you. And most importantly, I'm just honored to be part of, to be the creator and to be the first Latina that is taking this Mes de Más. And I know it's going to be an amazing program that is going to help so many people achieve their goals and most importantly change that relationship when it comes to fitness and just see all the things that we can gain and how much more we can get out of this lifestyle. So I have the pleasure of I met Becky and I was so lucky that she was part of the cast. She is amazing. And I also had the opportunity to meet Christina and Super Saturday. They're both so inspiring, amazing, real and genuine women. So thank you for having me. So to tell you guys a little bit about myself, I grew up in Puerto Rico until I was 21 years old. I've been married almost 13 years. I have two daughters. Mia is almost 12. Valentina is almost 8. And I have a third daughter on her way. And I still, every time I say it out loud, I don't know why it makes me laugh. Just, I never thought I was going to be a mom of 3 and then 3 girls. But yeah, so I grew up very active. I was always an athlete in Puerto Rico. I played several sports. My dad was a former athlete himself. So I was like the ultimate tomboy. However, I didn't necessarily had a healthy lifestyle. My nutrition was really bad. Like many Latinos, I never incorporated any nutritious, dense food. I never ate any vegetables. So by the time I was in college, I was part of the national team in Puerto Rico. And I was on a full ride in college. But I started getting a lot of injuries. And I was also started getting I'm very ill, my stomach. I was having to have several procedures done. And I apologize, my accent, if it's for those of you that speak perfect English. If you don't understand anything, just let me know and I repeat again.
You're fine.
And then through that process, like I said, I never have any issues when it comes to moving, to taking my body to next level. It was so empowering for me growing up, and just being able to look at my body, not just for the way it looks, but how all is able to accomplish. So for me, that was something that empowered me especially growing up in kind of like in a different environment, not the typical perfect or family. So for me, it was something definitely that gave me a lot of confidence. So fast forward, I had my first daughter. My health wasn't great, but I was still competing. Then I was in a car accident, and I was told through a process of other several injuries, they did an MRI, and apparently my neck was so injured that I was not allowed to do anything high impact. I had to give up. After going to two doctors, I didn't wanted to believe the first time. I was told that I needed to stop running track and stop lifting weights and do all the things that I grew up doing, all the things that were kind of my identity. So I obey because, you know, you have to think about your longevity. At the time I have a 2-year-old little girl, and I wanted to be able to play with her and just to do other things. So during that period, my body started getting very weak. And the symptoms got worse. I just numbness all over my arms, a lot of migraines. And then we decided to get, the timing for us as a family was kind of right. We decided to get pregnant again and have our second daughter. And during that pregnancy, my health just deteriorated to the point that by week 32 of the pregnancy, I was in the ICU. And it's weird every time I say this because being pregnant now, I can't believe that I have to go through that. So I had this sudden headache, and they discovered that I was bleeding in the brain. I had a small bleeding. And from that was just for me, literally a nightmare in my family, but it was also one of those moments in life that you never think you're going to go through. And needless to say, I did my best to stay positive. I'm a woman of faith. So, you know, there was a peace that came through that, knowing that, you know, even though I'm not in control, that God had my back. And then I was good. The baby was good. I didn't have to do any surgery, but they did several procedures. And then after that, I wasn't able, could barely like walk a few steps without getting dizzy. My health just got worse. I was able to have my baby, my daughter, a few weeks after. She was healthy. And then as women, you know, we try to do our best. We have this instinct when it comes once we're a mom. So I did my best to be there for my baby. But I wasn't feeling good. My health, not just my physical health, but my mental health took a hit, knowing that going through all that, feeling so weak and feeling like a shell of the woman that I used to be. I used to know for being so strong, always in a positive, upbeat mood. And I kind of became a little sad all the time, dealing with all the how I was feeling my body. And it was very frustrating. I was just crying most days. I had enough. I couldn't literally like look at myself and be like, who is this person? Like, who is taking control of my body? And then I got the baby blues, which I never thought that would happen to me. But then everybody was like, you know, it's normal after everything you've been through. So that year I spent about 6 to 7 months going to several doctors with my husband. We spent a huge amount of money going to specialists, trying to get the best, getting answers. And I hit rock bottom. It got to the point that I'm like, you know what, like I'm not getting answers. I'm not getting better. And I'm just not, instead of listening to all the things that I'm not supposed to do, I have to take, the only thing I could control was to change my nutrition, which was really hard for me to get educated. But this time, not from a perspective to, oh, I want to compete, I want to look a certain way, but like, what can I do to get my body really strong from home, that is not going to take a lot of time and that it's not going to re-injure me. So I started studying books, I got certifications, I started learning from some of the best coaches that train like some of the best athletes around the world. And then I started to apply all the things that I learned as an athlete as well, that mentality, you know, just knowing that, you know, we can truly conquer everything that we set our mindset to. During that process, needless to say, I found this huge passion after seeing what changing my nutrition and start moving again in a smart way did for me. And I always thought that if I was working on this field, that I was going to work with athletes. But no, I wanted to work with moms. I wanted to work with the overweight population, with people that that are always listening to all the things they cannot say, or that they really think, oh my God, this is it for me. Like I thought many moments, I never thought I was going to do a push-up, that I was going to go running again, that I was going to have a six-pack again, or feel the way that I'm feeling now, so athletic. And I started teaching free bootcamp classes at my local church. I just started, I literally couldn't find ways to charge women, because I'm like, how are you going to charge people to teach them, give them the tools that they need? And then social media started. So since then, I've always done my best whenever I have time, obviously, to just share like motivational clips, providing women like exercises that they can do anywhere, like advanced variations that they can do, even if they don't have equipment. So during that process, I've always been a big dreamer. I didn't want to just to have like a local business. I knew I wanted to work with Beachbody. I'm like, I'm gonna be the first Latina. There was just something about the brand and what they do with at-home fitness. And I'm like, I can do this. I have the knowledge. I have the experience. I'm gonna be the first Latina trainer. So obviously it didn't happen right away. I pay my dues. I have to do many other jobs. And I had the opportunity to film my first program with a magazine that they have given me so many opportunities. It is Women's Health. And then before them, I also said, I'm gonna create the first bilingual program with them. And I did it. It was called All in 18. So when I got the call, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It really works when you visualize it, when you use words of affirmation, when you really believe in yourself, even when the rest of the world look at you like you're a crazy person, or like, or even sometimes those around you don't necessarily share your dreams or a part of it. So, and after I complete working with All in 18, after I complete that project, I just couldn't stop saying, I'm going to film the first program in Spanish for Beachbody. So 2 years later, they saw All in 18. They loved that program. They loved the workouts. And they were searching for the first Latina trainer, and to be able, it's an amazing company that they really want to deliver the best for you guys. So they know how much the Latino community has been asking for a program. So in that search, they saw it and they called me. So I was ready, and it wasn't, this opportunity was kind of different. I always thought I was going to be in the best shape of my life, but then during the process, I find out that I was expecting. So Becky knows I had the privilege, because for me it was probably the most amazing compliments that I've ever had, being able to film a program that is so amazing, so advanced, and seeing how when we take care of our body, my body, even though I was pregnant, was able to do all those things, to have long days at work, to have the energy. Like everybody was like, how you have this energy? I'm like, honestly, it's just our bodies, when we take care of our body, it takes care of us. And of course, sometimes there's things that we cannot control, but one thing we can control is how we sleep, and adding more of the things that are gonna make us healthy. And for me, that came the month of more, mes de más, which it was the concept of adding, instead of focusing on all the things that we're not supposed to do during this journey. There's this mentality, but I want to lose weight, I cannot eat this, I'm not supposed to do this, I'm supposed to exercise for this long of period, I cannot enjoy a night out, on vacation or with family, friends. So the month of more kind of was born from my experiences and the mentality that I've used, and all the tools that I've given my clients. And it's just, we're going to focus on adding more movement, and getting and improving your fitness level to a level that you're able to move your body in such an effective way that whether you do 20 or 30 minutes, you get an amazing workout that you can do anywhere, and there's always room to progress. And that was what Mes de Más is all about. There's an intensifier that Becky had the opportunity to be for some of the videos, but then every week the workouts get a little harder. So they're like similar movement patterns, but it's going to get a little harder. And then whether you do this program only 1 month or you do like 8 rounds of it, you're always going to get results, because there's something new that you can do and how you can take your body to the next level. And the same comes with the nutrition. For me, being somebody that has to change the nutrition, and it was so hard. So I understand people, I didn't eat vegetables still this day. I force myself. Now I enjoy a few of them, but I force myself to, okay. But then I just think of the benefits of how I feel when I eat a proper meal. But then I don't aim for that perfection. I also want to be able to enjoy this lifestyle, to enjoy my family, to enjoy my friendships. And I think that sometimes I think that it can easily, there's a thin line when it comes to reaching our goals, but also enjoying and being our best self. So I'm excited to share Mes de Más with all of you. This is a month of just focusing on all the amazing things that you're going to get: more mobility, more flexibility, more cardio, more strength, more sleep, a more positive mindset, a better attitude, a better relationship with food, more water, more nutrients. So just think about abundance, and that's what I want everybody to experience from this, and to have fun with your workouts. I want everybody to do it. If there's days that you have to work out on your own, but if you can call, be on a challenge group and continue with your friends, with your neighbors, because they are fun routines. And I think it's better. It's a great way of bonding. It's a great way of socialize at times. And Beachbody has this amazing community that is gonna keep each other accountable. And and whether you have a bad day, there's always gonna be people right there with you. It's okay. But focus, what did you do that day? Maybe your workout wasn't as good. Maybe your nutrition wasn't as good, but maybe you were able to rest. Maybe that day you were a little kinder to yourself. Maybe you were able to add more water. And that's what I want women and men to know. And I'm talking a lot, so start asking questions.
That's fine. Well, you addressed a lot of my questions, but I really, really love what you said about moving away from, I guess, the physical and that whole perfection of I have to have abs, because I get that all the time. People are like,
and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having abs.
Right.
It's how we, it's like,
but there's more. There's more to it. There's more than just the physical. And I told you this when we were in LA. Like, I was obsessed with that for a very, very long time.
Yes.
And just when I started 80-day obsession, that's when it shifted for me. That if you celebrate your body for what it can do, and you honor yourself, and you feed it with good food, and you drink water, and you do self-care, your body will react differently than if you're constantly talking down to yourself because you didn't hit this goal, or I didn't show up, or oh my God, I didn't lose the weight. But we need to change that mindset. And I really love that about you, that you focus on the change of mindset.
On the performance side, I think, and that's a former athlete of me. Like when I was surrounded by athletes, we were not being hard. I mean, we were really hard on ourselves, but in different ways. Like, we were not like, my legs are full of scars. And I'm like, I was so proud of my legs. I used to wear skirts because they were so strong and cut. And I'm like, I'm showing up. I worked so hard. And I think, like, one thing that I like, and I try to teach women, especially like when you're losing weight, sometimes there's a lot going in our body, especially like if you've been treating your body a certain way, we cannot expect to get results right away. There's just a lot, just more than eating right, and there's a whole process, that goes into it. So every week the results come in all ways. It's not just the scale. Right. And I'm happy that there's this fitness movement that is teaching people that. So this day, maybe one day you were able to do 2 push-ups. Maybe the next week you did 10. And those performance-related goals are going to keep you motivated. And more important, they're going to make your workouts more productive. So whether you had a bad day, whether you look at the scale and it's not moving, you're still going to appreciate your body. You're going to be loving your body, loving yourself, and you'll see how results are going to come in a long haul and sustainable. Because a lot of times we take these quick approaches. They're a little extreme, and yes, you're going to get results, but are you learning habits? Are you learning a positive way to keep that up? Are you really improving your fitness level to a way that if you need to go on vacation, do you know how to use your on-body weight as a tool? Like, no, I'm going to get a killer workout in 20-30 minutes. And that's what I wanted to do with Mes de Más, to be a program that is not intimidated. There's not a lot of weights and there's all these bands, which I love, by the way. But you can add them, but I want you guys to learn how to use your own body weight because it can be empowering. And I think you saw it, like a lot of people, a lot of you were doing all these other amazing programs, but it can be so humbling just doing a body weight workout and you see, oh my gosh, this is hard because you're challenging your ways, your body in new ways. And it's just fun, you know, because we have to add to make it more interesting. We add more combos and more like athletic drills. I love it. I love that there's 24 workouts. So you're never going to get bored. And the program is so complete that we added a day that is focused on mobility and recovery. And people forget, everybody thinks, oh, you have to work hard every day. No, recovery and regeneration is so important in order to get results, especially now we live in a world that nowadays everybody has bad hip flexors. They don't know how to properly engage your glutes because your hip flexors are so tight. You have low back problems. Women, you know, we have C-sections. We have people that are losing weight. So our mobility is so bad that even though if you do a program, you might not be moving efficiently. So I make sure that on MSMF, one of those days, we do a more mobility workout and it feels so good. You can add it any day during the week that your body, you know, you just listen to your body, but at least once a week, I want everybody just do it because you're going to connect with your body and you're going to work hard, but also take care of your body so your body absorbs all the work. And the same comes with the nutrition. You know, I want you guys to eat good, to eat healthy, to nourish your body because you want that energy. And yes, the recipes, my husband, that's one word that I always messed up. Did I say it correctly? The recipes?
Yeah.
The recipes, right? They are good. They are delicious. But, you know, like, I want you guys to enjoy it, but continue, you know, educating yourself. You know, there's so much information, and I'm so happy now Beachbody has a new program, How to Be Mindset. I think it goes perfectly with my approach to nutrition, and you guys finally have a registered dietitian that actually knows, that is full of information, and that can teach you guys from that aspect as well. So you guys, you know, the tools are here. Now it's up to you guys to continue sharing and this message and applying everything that you learn, and just enjoy, you know, your day to day. Continue feeling amazing as a mom, as a wife, as a, you know, and during your work, and that's what it's about.
Awesome. It's true. So tell us about, because we haven't talked about the actual equipment needs, because one thing I love about it is that it's so portable. You can take these workouts anywhere and everywhere, and you don't need a lot of space.
Yeah, like I said, the program is designed to just be body weight. With your own body weight, you can do all the workouts. And it's very humbling. People are going to be, oh, really, with your own body weight? No, you'll see once you start doing this routine. And like I said, every week, the workouts are going to get harder. But you can also have the option, which I encourage for those of you that are intermediate and more advanced, to add dumbbells, or even better, the Beachbody sandbag. Why the sandbag? I am a fan of working like core stability, shoulder stability, like to challenging all these little muscles that really are going to help you get better results and give you that balanced functional body. And with the sandbag, I like that the sand, you know, it's going to move, shift away side to side. So even though you're not using like 20 pounds, 15 pounds, 30 pounds, you get to challenge your muscles, but in a smart way. So, but if you don't have the sandbag, you can totally do these workouts with dumbbells. And I encourage everybody, as you continue progressing, to always add more.
And the mat, can you talk about?
The mat, how can I forget? Yes. So we are using the exercise mat in a very fun way. So it's going to be a tool to help you go through the range of motions, kind of simulate dumbbells, or even like a barbell, but at the same time, the goal is to help you like increase that mobility and teach you how to properly execute the exercises. And then there's one of the workouts that we have to do every week is agility. So you're gonna get to use the mat in a very fun and different way. And the workouts are very creative, and you know, you're gonna be after you mess them as, you're always gonna find ways, oh no, I can do this now. You're just gonna learn and open your mind to a new way of, you know, being creative when it comes to your fitness routine.
I agree that the moves are amazing and they work everything, every inch. and you're gonna sweat and you're gonna feel it. Believe me, because I was like, okay, uh,
And I
this is
love that the
kicking my
cast.
butt.
Yes, and another thing that I love about this program, I've worked in other programs like I mentioned, and I've always worked with fitness professionals. So they're either fitness models or professionals. I love that this cast is people like you guys, like coaches that have all these amazing transformation stories, that are moms, that are dads, that they're just, that they didn't grow up athletes or anything, and you guys were able to do such an amazing job. It's so
Thank you.
relatable for the people at home, and I thought that was amazing. And another thing that I love was the how everybody comes from different nationalities. I had a blast. I had a blast. I love your accent. I love all the people's accent. I'm super Puerto Rican when I talk Spanish and things like that. It's so fun seeing like all the different personalities, and everybody got along amazing, and I'm just excited. I cannot wait for everybody to do it.
Yeah, it was a blast. And I mean, if I can insert my take on it, I had dreamed of this moment too. So to be able to go on this journey with you, who had a similar journey, it's like amazing. But we worked very hard, guys. We were filming 3 workouts a day.
I'd say,
It was a lot, without stopping. So because at
yeah,
home you can press pause, but when you're
yes,
being
it's true.
filmed, you can't press pause. You gotta keep
It's
going.
true.
So we worked very hard, but Idalis was fantastic. She pushed us. She challenged me like crazy. I was like, because let me tell you, she's an athlete. So I have a total girl crush on you because I'm like, she is super fast. She jumps like super high, even pregnant. I was like, are you sure you should be doing this? You're pregnant. She's
My
super
daughter, and for people,
strong.
when you guys see the program, my doctor told me I know my body like anybody else, and I was wearing like not
Bonafide.
recommended pants just for that compression, because I know people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she was 15 weeks pregnant doing that crazy thing. No, it was completely safe, and
Yeah.
and I know what I'm doing.
No, yeah, you did amazing, and you did pass it off to us when you were like ready to talk. But you did amazing, and I love the concept of the program. I love that this program has the intensifier. So with that, can you just talk to who is this program for? It's basically for everybody, right?
It's for everybody. That was another thing that I want. Like I said, when I decided to become a fitness professional, I didn't just want to work with athletes. I wanted to work with all the people, with all the women that are really overweight, that don't think they can do a push-up, that don't think they can jog again, that are very out of shape, whether for weight reasons or health reasons. So we had a modifier that was going very, very beginner. So I'm gonna be able that. So the goal was, so whether your fitness level, you haven't worked out in years, or this is your first time working out, you can get moving. And then always have that mindset. Yes, it's still going to feel challenging for you, but you're still going to work the same muscles as the rest of us. That's going to prepare you to continue progressing. And every week you're going to get a little stronger. But it's so important. And even if you're advanced, like I always encourage people, like that I used to tell you too, like if you get tired, go like, middle, like it's everything we do, we have to do it right. And by that, I mean, I'm not talking about perfection. If not, like when we're moving our bodies, you want to make sure that you're moving safely. We don't want to, we're not doing fitness to get injured or to be in pain. So whenever you feel that fatigue, that you start compromising your form, go do the modified version, because you're still moving, you're still burning calories, you're still strengthening your body, but it's okay to regress. I do that whenever I need to do this time, even when I'm not expecting. And that's the goal with the modifier. So just don't stop moving. It's only 30 minutes. There's always, a movement that is going to be safe and effective that you can continue to do it.
Yeah, I love that. That at every point, whoever's doing the program can continue gaining strength week to week to week to week.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the supplements. So what kind of role is Shakeology gonna play? That's big for us, and the 3-day refresh in this program.
Okay, so the 3-day refresh I actually like, because it's gonna give you like kind of that fresh start, and it's gonna kickstart you guys' ability, for those of you that want to lose weight or just want to start mass to mass. You're kind of like that clean slate. I think it's a great add-on, and I highly encourage people because it is an amazing product. It's an amazing product. You're gonna feel good. You're not gonna be like I said, like it's not like you're gonna have deprivation or anything during those
Yeah.
days. You're just gonna kind of like get into that mindset. Okay, I'm gonna start this new program, and I want to, like you said, like just start feeling more energized, because
Right.
when you reset your body, you're gonna feel better. Maybe the first day sucks, but then you feel really, really good second and third day. And then Shakeology, as someone that started that didn't eat vegetable, one thing that and that's about month of more is one of the concept. Because I didn't eat the vegetables, I had to do a lot of smoothies at the beginning, and that was a great way for me to add nutrients to make sure that my body was getting vitamins, getting nutrients that I wasn't getting with the food. So Shakeology is an amazing supplement, all natural. You guys are familiar with all the superfoods that it has. So I encourage people to take that daily as part of the message more, because we want more nutrition. And and sadly, even on days that we're eating good, how things are nowadays with the food, everything is so processed, and even by the time you eat the banana or the apple, it's been days at the store, it's been weeks, but it's just a process. It doesn't have the same nutrients. So I always encourage people to take natural supplements like Shakeology, just to supplement and to feel good, and that's going to help you lose weight and just feel good. Just make sure that you're adding that into your daily regimen.
Okay. And how about the Beachbody Performance line? Is that going to be recommended?
So Beachbody Performance, I am a fan of the hydrate, because a lot of times, we drink a lot of water, but our body doesn't really, we just, pee. Our body doesn't. So I do like that, especially when you're working out. I've always drink some kind of electrolytes. So that's going to help you take more energy. But my favorite one for the program is the energize. So let's say like there's some routines that are very intense, and like the cardio, like more cardio. I encourage you guys, if you're feeling like you're slacking that day, or you don't feel that energy, or you just want to literally take your workouts to the next level, it's another great natural supplement that you can really take, and it's going to help you get the more out of your workouts. You're going to feel more energized, and in the process you're just going to burn more calories, and you're gonna feel great. I know that all of the people in the cast you guys were doing the energize. I wanted to, but I couldn't. But I was like, oh, I wish I could take it, because it works, and it is a great product.
Yeah, I loved it. We needed that. We needed the extra boost doing those 3 workouts a day. Well, I think you covered all my questions. What did you love most? Just like on a personal level, what did you love most about developing the program? The cast, the crew, the production team was amazing.
Oh my God, they're amazing. You saw it. Everybody became friends. I love the experience, and I'm a people's person. I love connecting and learning. I love meeting all of you. For me, that was just, I'm excited. I saw how excited you were. I saw one of your IG live, you were crying, and to me that was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, I'm not the only one that is living her dream, and that is, it was just a reminder that we're all in this together, in this thing called life, and that we're all the same. We're all most of us were moms. We all have struggled with either weight or health, and I think that was just that is something that I truly value, and one of the reasons why I love my job so much is just to connect and appreciate everybody, because we're all super different, but at the end of the day, we're all the same in many ways.
Yep. That's it. I think that's all I had from you. I mean, guys, the workouts, you're gonna love them. They're, for just my take, they're very short rests, so you're gonna get a bang for your buck in 30 minutes or less. So, which is amazing, because a lot of people don't have a lot of time. And as a coach, if you guys want my take on this is a perfect program as we enter the summer, because a lot of people are traveling. If you're a stay-at-home mom, or you work this business full time, your kids are going to be home, and you're not going to have your kids pulling at your leg for an hour a day. Where this, you can get it done, invite some friends over, go in the pool, go to the beach, do it at a park, and it's a great program for the summer where you can connect with your team, with other people. Even if you work, you can even do this at work, because you don't need equipment.
Yeah,
Just
you
grab
can.
a room and invite some of your coworkers and get your workout in together. So I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and I hope that all of you, like, do the challenge groups, and that you, all the coaches, to just join me on July 16th, because I think this is going to be amazing. It's just the beginning for all the exciting things that are happening in the Latino community. But just, let people know you don't have to be Latino to do
Yes.
this,
Okay.
to do this program, because you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn how to move your body in different ways. And you're just going to give a new challenge to your body. For those of you that have been exercising forever and you've done all the other programs, you'll be surprised. There's always something new that you can learn. There's some days about your form, about how to do this exercise, about a new movement pattern. So, stay open-minded and give it a try, because I am certain that people are going to enjoy it and they're going to see amazing results.
I agree. And variety is the spice of life. A lot of us have been doing the same programs over and over again. This is a great chance, a great time for whether you're Hispanic or not to get involved and push this program forward, because guys, I know it's going to be a game changer. Carlos, do you want to jump on and talk about the critical dates that are coming up? Guys, pay attention now, because
Yeah, so
when we get ready to go.
This is a great call, guys. It's super fun, super exciting. I mean, that is what. I
forgot you were here, Carlos.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy. You know what? I prefer just to be a witness to this amazing movement that's happening. Guys, we're moving mountains. Great things are happening, and my hair's a little crazy because I've been here all day. But let me tell you this, guys. I love what we're doing, because we're reaching to demographics that we've never reached before. And we're providing tools that are amazing. And the cool thing is this: in the process, we found this amazing super trainer. Amazing. Idalis is phenomenal. You're a great talent. We're so happy that you've joined us. And at the same time, she's also filming another program, guys. I don't know if this is that Carl Deichler already shared a video of her in the new program that she's doing, and I know you're gonna love it. Is the maternity
prenatal workouts? Yes, we do prenatal workouts. So that's another amazing tool for women. And these were I was able to do this in both languages. It was super fun.
So yeah, so once again, we've got great things. Key dates for you to know: June 11th. June 11th is when the VIP access to Mes de Mas starts. Well, goes on sale. So basically, you can buy the Mes de Mas challenge pack or the coach bundle for those of you who are already coaches, and you can get the tools you need, like the tracker, the calendar, and of course, access to Mes de Mas before it goes live on Beachbody On Demand, because the program actually goes live on Beachbody On Demand October 1st. But but we'll give you access before it goes live on Beachbody On Demand is July 16th. That's the key date. So between June 11th and July 16th, you have a window for you to join and get the materials you need for that program, but at the same time, get other people involved. Yes, tell all those other guys who are waiting for something like this to come and join this amazing energy that this program has. And once again, it's phenomenal. It's unique in the fact that it's got 24 different workouts. And of course, Idalis is the one leading there. And Christina, you can see Christina, many wonderful faces that participating in the cast. But it's a very cool way also to reach out to the Latino community, because it's the first program that is completely filmed in Spanish. Cheers. And it's super fun. The foods also, like the meal plan, integrates a lot of Latino foods and ingredients that we don't have in other programs. So once again, it's a great resource to reach out. But once again, fun, multicultural, and with this energetic powerhouse of an athlete. Now let me tell you guys, Idalis was really successful as an athlete. She still holds a record, right? In Puerto Rico, she still has a record that hasn't been broken yet, guys, in high jump. So she is really long jump. And so I'm super excited about that. So remember, June 11th is when the program goes on sale. I mean, you start selling it, and it's $10 off between June 11th and July 31st. The coach test group, and pay attention to this, guys. The coach test group is happening July 16th. And if you purchase one of those early access, VIP early access packs, then you can be part of it. Once again, we do not have a coach test group for this group. So all the pictures of before and after, the videos that are going to come out of this group are that the ones they're going to be using to go to market October 1st. Yes. So make sure to be part of that group. And of course, Idalis is going to be leading it. So you're going to have this interaction, this conversation with her going on all the time. So also one more thing. For those of you guys who are planning on going to La Cumbre is the event where we're launching this program with Carl Deichler. Carl's going to be there. And of course, Idalis is going to be there. John Kung is going to be there. And in that event, all those of you who achieve Success Club 5 this month of May, if you achieve Success Club 5 this month of May, you get a tank or a shirt that's Mes de Mas. It's phenomenal. But you have to be present at La Cumbre to get it, and of course qualify. I'll send you the details so you guys can have them. But that's another thing that's super cool. So you can go branded already with the Mes de Mas shirt. It's very unique because we're not going to have any other Mes de Mas apparel in Summit. That's the only way to get this cool exclusive shirt. And so, well, that's what I had to say. Guys, what am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything right now. If I do, I guess we've got more time to go over the info again. But Becky, thanks so much for the opportunity. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Christina, once again, phenomenal. You guys made history when you hosted the first Super Saturday where Idalis was at. So that was a phenomenal event. Everybody was
a lot of fun. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun.
I can't imagine it going any better than that Super Saturday. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Cool. And thank you everybody for joining today. I hope to meet all of you soon in a summit, and I'm going to be super pregnant by then, but I'm still me, super fit. But seriously, and don't remember, if I've said this in other calls, those of you that are trying the preview, keep using the hashtag #MESDeMas. You can tag me, and then you can go and follow the #MESDeMas page on Instagram, where you can find more information and more content about it. And then if you have like all these amazing like one recipe that is like your secret where I'm like, oh, this is like a Latin flavor that I add, but it's a very healthy, like share it with the Beachbody community, because I can see that everybody's been waiting for delicious Latin recipes.
I just posted one tonight, so I'll tag somebody because I have a bunch of
just put the hashtag. You've been really good with the hashtag. That's actually how I find most of your posts, the ones that I made from the feed, and I'm like, oh, she's good.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this, guys. I mean, I'm super excited to see myself on TV. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Carlos, because you made this happen, and thank you for thinking of me. And guys, I hope you guys got a lot of value from her. She's inspirational. She is completely real, and we have this beautiful gift in our hands. It's time for us to run and touch as many people as we can. Go out there. We all know a million Hispanics that need this product. So go out there and start sharing about it. Start talking about it and letting them know that it's for everybody.
Cool.
Okay? It really is.
All right. Thank you, Idalis. Thank you, Carlos.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
All right.